Save yourself, other than it's bloody cold. Turn on the heat. I know what you want. You want a snacky poo. Where's the snacky poo? I don't see what the snacky poo's on. I must have held the snacky poo. So I had the snacky poo there. Where's the snacky poo's good? Ah, there they are. Snacky poo. Wait. I don't understand it myself, but yeah, they love them. They love the snacky poos. Would you like a snacky poo? There you go. No, no. Would you like a snacky poo? Yep, you want a snacky poo. Do you want a snacky poo? Yum. Do you want another snacky poo? Ladies and gentlemen, that was the snacky poo. Over to the Opal, over to the Opal we go, over to the Opal. It's a song about Opal, probably a song about Opal, definitely a song about Opal. I think I've left the valve open. Oh no! Tragedy! This is the tragedy. That valve was left open. That means no water. Okay. We can solve this. We can solve it. Don't you worry. Oh, we've got to take our little container. We'll go get some water from the kitchen region. And we can go fill her up. Also have some spare emergency water containers that can be used in an emergency situation. Oh, come on. Under you go. Now while we're waiting for that to fill, I've got one of these. That's what we call emergency water ration situation. Fixed. While we're doing that, I will zip up my collar. Because it's getting mortal cold out there. Mortal cold. Right. How is the water filling up? Water is filling fine. Perfect. How you going, Max? He's doing alright. You didn't see that. Alright. Bam. Water done. I'm going to even bring the emergency water because good enough, I reckon. Oh, hang on. There's a pleading cockatoo. Hang on. Pleading cockatoo. Here we go. Oh. Hello there. Here. Observe the cockatoo. Want a snacky poo? Would you like a snacky poo? There you go. Would you like a snacky poo? You're a YouTuber. So am I. Let's be friends. Whoop. Boing. Yoink. Yeah, that's Loki. That's Max. Time to do the opals. Close the door because they will scream, even if it's late at night. Just so you know what's going on, I'm an opal cutter. Well, I pretend to be an opal cutter. Made my own equipment. This is part of it. Trouble with these things is if you accidentally let them run out like I've just done, it means that you've got to prime it yourself, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Right. So there's our... This is called a peristaltic pump. So in order to get the water running, you just sit there and essentially milk it, really. This is borrowed hardware from a drip apparatus. Is it moving? I think it's moving. Ever so. Let's just get it a bit more. Because I don't want to be here all night. You're at your cousin's house? What are you doing at your cousin's house? How's that going now? Is it going? Come on. G'day, Opal guy. How you doing? I've done my usual thing and let the water run out. So I'm just trying to get it up and running again. I'll pop the phone down here. You can watch to see if the water's coming out. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Looky there. Oh, okay. Hello. And, well, goodbye, Leah. It was a pleasure meeting you. It's about to get good. But that's all right. You can do what you like. It's free will. I dropped an opal down here. Gonna pick it up. Possibly drop two. Pick them both up. Found another one here, picked it up as well. So we'll see what that one does. Now, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? I saw some good ones. That one is a good one. This one is... I'll show you what I'm looking at, just so you can see. I reckon that might have some potential. We'll find out anyway. Let's get this thing started. Going to have to do the heavy artillery. There we go. Is that looking good now? Hopefully. Yep. Perfect. Let's start with this one. Let's start with that one. I was hoping Leah would have gone, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. But it never happened. So you've gotten the Celine Dion effect already. Don't you worry. I happen to have a secret weaponry. called paper towel. It's called paper towel. It's called paper towel. It's gonna rub it here. It's called paper towel. I suppose that's how the first ad started, isn't it? I know. We can advertise our wares using music as well. Are you tired of advertising your wares unmusically? Well, look no further. Williams Musical Advertising Remedy. Can't remember what his name was. We'll call him Jerry. Thank you, Uncle Jerry, for your musical advertising remedy. Now I've lost 15 pounds. Very good. Lucy? Now we just have to get your personality back. Oh, yes, I will. Don't you worry. Right, we just have to mitigate the steam being on effect. I was hoping that it would go away. Apparently, she's with us forever. Ugh. Let's have a look at this thing. We might have some ways to go because I would say this is right in the middle of the oak bell. I'm just having a look to see how far we have to go. So I'll try this side because it's a little bit quicker. There might be a shortcut. There might be another layer here. So we're getting there. See it under there. I'm going to keep the clock at speed dial at the moment. It seems to be pretty much all the same. Here we go. well, what have we here? We have cinema edits. I know it's not, but well, it might be. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know much. I don't know much, but I can cut Opal, and that's really all that I really know. You caught me red-handed. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those darn kids. Should be getting some colour soon. Oh, push the enhance button. Bam. Retouch does nothing. Nada, zip. It's okay because it's only a little bit shiny at the moment anyway. See if we can get it shinier. Question is, does it face to the side that I want it to face? It's a real challenge. Oh, far out. Brussels sprout. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I didn't know it was a hidden talent of mine. I do play guitar from time to time. I always describe my voice as I can carry a tune in a bucket. I don't necessarily consider myself to be the greatest singers of all time. But thanks to the encouragement. Absolutely, part of the law. By the way, that's all, folks. No, I'm perfectly happy with who I am and all my stuff. Very arrogant about music, all that sort of stuff. So it's not like I'm particularly worried about my voice. It's just that I do know there are people who are better out there. You just see the colours showing up in the corners here. It better be bigger than that though. I want it to be very bigly the opal. Alright. I think I can see that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this side in because potentially didn't expect that issue. We'll see. So where this bit down first seeing it's a bit that we know has got the opal. Well, the other side's a bit that we know has got the opal, so we'll sacrifice this bit, the bit that we don't know if we must. Look, is that where I see some colour coming in? Oh, for the love of Mike. It might be that this thing is just at the moisture point. Let's see, where is the... There. Okay, that's the spot there. I'll keep an eye out on that. Right, let's have a look at this thing. This has got opal. Let's go. Talent. Thank you. Well, I did square the circle, if you want to know. It's not so much talent as luck. It's definitely nice of you to say. It's good for the old ego. I'll give you a hint. This year hasn't been the best year for me. A lot of shocks have happened. So I've got someone who likes me. That's good. Okay. Well, if you're going to do that, you must prefer to report. So here we go, finally. It's going to be a long one and a thin one, but it's going to be an opal. Finally. Yeah, probably this is the angle. What I'm doing is I'm just placing it a bit better, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, that looks a bit better. Right. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. I was concentrating. Right. Come on, come on. It's just in there. Basically what I'm doing is I'm facing it because it requires a different angle to make it shine. Practically a nightmare scenario, but we can get something out of it. Quickly. I'm just going to look at it under my light so I can see what I'm doing. There's absolutely nothing from the other angle. It's a bit annoying. That's okay. We can sort it out. See, have we got anywhere? I'm going to have to call that a failure. How annoying. Oh well. It's just a case of sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. Let's give this one a crack. Annoying because that was quite a good one, you know. I was hoping to get something nice out of it. So here's the drill, guys. I do my best to hunt down the best opal if I can. I don't necessarily go all out. It's mostly potch and gamble and stuff. Just trying to get the whole idea here. This piece is not going to do any good here, and there is a chance, albeit slight, that there's some good oak in there. So I'm trying to cut. Hopefully without causing too much of a headache for myself. There it goes.
You'll note the size of my Dremel at the moment. I've put some more blades on order, but I haven't gotten them yet, so I'm dealing with ridiculously small blades. One thing you can note is that you can do quite a lot with a very small blade. This one's shaping up all right, so long as, you know, you see it. So what do you reckon, folks? I don't like slicing with this particular drill, but I will if I need to. I'll just give this one a bit more boom. Don't think we have much of a choice. I'll do the Justin method. quite yet. So Justin from Black Opals Direct does this with his lavatory tool if he's not got his saw out. Just carves a groove and snaps it. And I'm not too proud to use somebody else's method, especially if it works. You see, academic in me always wants to attribute stuff. There we go, snapped. Not bad. We've got a viable opal, so let's start making a cab. That line's interesting, we'll see what it does. It looks like we've got some nice colour sitting around. Quote Macbeth, out damn spot. Right. Sorry, the Scottish plague. So, what to do, what to do, what to do? the love of Mike. Sorry, guys. An abrasive tool. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1? You see, the shiny polish happens when the tool encounters someone of refinement. Ah, here we go. Right. So there we go. That's ready to go onto the dropstick. So this other one has to do. This one here. That's the bit we cut off. Slightly longer piece. May consider leaving this one a bit freeform. We'll see. Usually when I say that, eventually it all ends up becoming a bit orthodox, so we'll see. It's always a bit of a job keeping this thing clean. Trying to give it a bit of a workflow, but we'll help with that. Still to work out the best way to do it. Honestly. Put your right back. See if that helps. Let's clean this up. That really helps. Good on you.
Good.
Perfect. Probably. Looks like it's heading fast to orthodoxy, doesn't it? No matter where I go. There you go. Have a look at that. Now look at it myself. No, it's got a crack in it. But that's alright. I might I might seriously consider getting rid of the second half, cutting it in half, because one half is definitely superior to the other. See what happens about here. There's definitely a crack here, but that's a decision for another day. I'll decide later. Probably will have to do it. There's no doubt about that, but like, I like to think about the fact that I've got a nice opal just for the time being. And not that it would be too bad if I had to cut it, or snap it, or whatever. Hopefully this is a Magnum Opal. I'm going for Magnum Opal now because we're nearly at the hour mark. I tell you what, my neck is really sore, so I've obviously been concentrating hard. You can tell there's no banter at the time. There's it's alright, Opal. I think that Melon Pip is just referring to him or herself as a tool that requires refining, that's all. Right. Let me get that for you. There we go. There for you. And there. This is an interesting one because it's still wet. So let me just try and sort out this for you. Still got time for one more, but you can see there's just a little bit of grey in front. So what I'll do is I'll dop it up, put it onto the dop stick, and then we'll see if if the dropstick can turn it into the gem that it wants to be, perhaps just if I just, I don't think that's going to work. Alright. Another nice one. It's like 3. I didn't expect any kind of success really. Let's have a look at this one. This one's just a random, so could just be potch. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to be good, but it's getting interesting, I'll give it that. Potentially an iridescent layer that I can tap into. Let's just quickly get this other side sorted out. How's your... No, it's terrible. Right. Just getting another cloth to wipe you with. Okay, here's the prognosis on this opal. Not necessarily going to be good, but it's certainly not looking terrible. That's what we've got at the moment. There's potentially some blue that can come out here. And as they say in the classics, I'm blue, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai, abadi, abadai. Or maybe they sing it, you never know. I never liked that punk music, it was too daft for me. With all that boom crash wallop going on. I am currently crouched right underneath the viewport because water has occluded my vision. Ah! I've got to wash my hand now. Ew. Right. Let's try again. I'm blue, da da dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da da dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da ba dee da I'm blue, na ba dee da 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 ba dee da da ba dee da 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 ba dee da da ba dee da 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 ba dee da da ba dee da 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 dee da da ba dee da 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 ba dee da 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 ba dee da da ba dee da 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 ba dee da da ba dee da da da. Oh, my opals are blue. There's a blue window and the fog on the window, it's also so blue. I'm blue, la da 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 white, another wee da da white, another dee da da white, another dee da da white, another da da da. I'm blue, da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da da dee da da dee da da. YouTube is gonna copyright strike, it's gonna copyright strike, it's gonna copyright strike. I got a lawyer and he is so blue. Okay, so this is not your standard stunner, but I quite like it. Reason being, it's got a nice contrast it has. Also, it's got the potential, it might even turn out nice. I mean, in a traditional sense, it's already turning out nice. Well, that very artistic filter is hiding the true colours of this opal. It's not a traditional, bit of a picture stone really. Not sure it'd even make it in the picture stone stacks, to be honest. Oh, for the love of Mike, come on. Get with the program, you. Gets a bit better. Right. What I am going to do is just turn off the device and then I will... Oh, come on. There it is. That's what it looks like in its entirety. Now, these are the stones that I had in my hand ready to go. One will be good. That's a Cooper Petey, but it's got some... where is it? I'll show it to you. Just in there. It's not wet anymore, so... Well, I may as well show it. There we go. You see it now? Should be there somewhere. Yeah, you're gonna have to just trust me on this, I suppose. Weird. Oh, turn that off, because if you don't turn it off, you end up with no water. There we go. Right, let's have a look at this. See what else we've got just lying around. So this one here, yeah, look at that, beautiful. This one here. Now it's here because I selected it when the sun was out. So there's got to be something to do with goodness here somewhere. So I think it's just here, just on the, yeah, there's a little bit of colour just up near my thumb. You can see that. This one's a little easier to spot. I think that some of that, yeah. It'll be interesting because it's got a split down the middle. You can see why the vendor just palmed it off to me, and there's that crack there. Might even come right off. No, it's a bit too tough. This guy here, if I remember correctly, he's got something. Let's have a look. There it is. So, yeah, just take the top off it basically. A very unseemly. You stay there. Honestly, you naughty Opal. Alright, so back we go. Yes, so our good friend the melon pip had some interesting words to say. That's alright. They tend to have interesting words to say. Right. Alright. The usual thing. Get rid of the jacket because the jacket is soaked. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just wearing my lucky jacket all the time when I'm doing my cutting, and I swear it could walk home by now. Pony's been doing some housework, been pushing some poo onto the floor. Thank you very much, Pony. Max is doing his thing. Now, Max, my friend, would you like a scratchy poo? Would you like a scratch? Nope. No scratch? No scratchy poo? Scratchy poo? There you go. There you go. You just got to wait for that little high-pitched noise of a scent, because we've worked that one out. The moment he says that, everything's okay. If you go in without that, he might bite you. There you go. Enjoy that. Going to give Loki a scratch. Don't be jealous. Loki is tired. So am I. Loki's more tired. Look. There you go. Loki's got a pin feather just here. She's loving that. If you're seeing a little spray of dust, it's not your imagination. That's how dusty these birds are. Their feathers just got this fine coat of dust all the time. Look. All right, just in there. Max is over there, very jealous. Alright. Penny, what are you doing down there? Huh? What are you doing? A bit worried about her. Explain a little while. Come here. There we go. There we go.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Did you hear that? Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Pony, did you say like and subscribe? I did indeed. Oh my goodness, did you hear that? Oh man. I swear on the grave of a graveyard that I didn't say those words and that it was indeed the pony who is now luxuriating across my chest. She looks very comfortable. That's cute. Yeah, so obviously it was fate. It was fate that made the pony speak the language of the me. So you must like and subscribe, obviously. This isn't a manipulation tactic. Would I do a thing like that? Of course I would. No. I am genuine. Look at these eyes. But that's about it for today. We've had pretty much quite a lot of fun. Well, I had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. I've got that stupid song in my head now. Boing. Have a lovely day, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Phil out.